there, welcome back to my channel at The Starlings. If you're new here, welcome, I'm Peggy. I make videos about homemaking, family discipleship, and homeschooling. So thanks for joining me today. Today I wanted to bring you my quiche recipe. I make a quiche at least once a week for my husband and myself for a quick breakfast. It's so delicious, so filling, full of protein and lots of healthy fats. So come along and I'll show you how to make it, and I'll have the recipe linked below also. So I'm starting off by cooking my bacon in the oven. It gets nice and evenly cooked, nice and crispy, perfect for this quiche. Next I'm going to go ahead and butter my dish for my quiche. Next I'm going to roll out my pie crust, and I will link the recipe for my all butter pie crust. I usually tuck under the sides of the crust like this, and it makes for a slightly thick crust around the outside, but you could just cut off the scraps if you're looking for a thinner crust. I'm using 6 or 7 pieces of the bacon that I cooked. I'm going to get that cut up and put that into my crust. Up next are the chives. So I've got a good little bundle of chives here, and I'm going to cut those slightly thin and get those put in the quiche next. Now I'm going to add about 1 cup of shredded cheese. I'm shredding up some raw cheddar that I got from Azure Standard that's absolutely delicious. It's going to be perfect for this quiche. Now I'm getting started on my egg custard that's going to go in my quiche. So this can be kind of a controversial topic in the world of quiche. So I'm only going to use 6 eggs, and that is because it is an egg custard, so it's going to be nice and light and fluffy. It's going to be much lighter than, say, a breakfast casserole, which is much more eggy and more dense. For a breakfast casserole, I would use 8 to 12 eggs. And I'm going to go ahead and add my sea salt and some pepper. You want to make sure that everything is nicely seasoned. I like to go ahead and start whisking the eggs together so I can make sure that all of the yolks break before I add my cream and my milk, and just so that I can see if there were any eggshells or anything that got in there. So I'm adding 1 cup of milk, and 1 cup of cream. Once that is whisked together really well, then it's ready to go into the quiche. It's going into a preheated 350-degree oven, and it usually takes it about 50 minutes to an hour. That's going to depend on your oven time, so check it after 15 minutes. It usually takes me around an hour to make sure that the bottom crust is cooked all the way through and that everything looks good. This is the end result.
So this recipe is really versatile. You can switch out the kind of meat that you use, you can switch out the herb, you can add some more vegetables to it, you could add some roasted vegetables, whatever you have growing in your garden. You could add a different cheese to it. There's so much you could do to make this your own. You could use up some leftovers that you have and just throw it right into the quiche. So I hope that you'll try this out and that your family enjoys this recipe. I'll see you next time.